Well, with more on this, let's go now to Simon Usherwood. He's the Deputy Director of the Brexit think tank UK in a Changing Europe. Hi, Simon. Great to see you again. Can Theresa May really win over MPs with her ultimatum of back the deal or we're back to square one?
Well, I think this is the real uncertainty for her, that she faces a lot of opposition within the party, from her opposition parties as well. And I think that this long debate process that she's engaged in right now and in the next 2 weeks is going to be crucial for that. And maybe the one chink of light is it's clear that there's a lot of misunderstanding and confusion about what the deal does and doesn't do. And maybe she'll be able to use that to her advantage.
Well, how will she be able to use that to her advantage specifically, do you think?
Well, I think one thing that's evident is that a lot of MPs think that this is the Brexit deal, the whole thing, and haven't really clocked that there is a whole new round of negotiations that will come after the UK leaves next March. So this is really about clearing the decks, tying off the liabilities from membership as the UK leaves. It's not really about the future at this point. And I think if she can make that argument and say that there is still things to play for and get the recognition that whatever kind of deal you might want with the EU, you have to sort out these problems, that then maybe she can find some coalition that she can put together.
Simon, the Brexit deal with the EU is appearing to be a little bit fragile now. We've got a row brewing between Britain and France over fishing rights. Are the cracks starting to show with this deal now?
I think the fishing rights issue, a bit like the Gibraltar issue that we had during last week with Spain, is not really about this text. It's much more about what comes afterwards. And again, that future relationship negotiation is going to be more difficult. The EU have a much wider range of interests and priorities in that process, unlike the negotiations we've had over the past year and a half, where the EU has really stuck together. So I think it's a very different kind of realm of debate, and there will be a lot more challenges on the European side, let alone the UK one.
Simon, if she does lose this vital vote in Parliament, do you think she can survive as Prime Minister?
Well, given that everyone expects her to lose this, I'm going to have to say that no, she's not going to step down at this point. It doesn't actually help her or the project that she is very personally committed to. So if and when she does lose the vote in a fortnight's time, I think we'd expect that she'd be wanting to go either back to the EU to see if she can get some concessions, or to try and build a new coalition or explore some other paths within the UK. So the end of the road is not going to be this vote when it comes.
OK, Simon Usherwood there from the think tank UK in a Changing Europe. Great to talk to you. Thanks for joining us here on Euronews Tonight.